the year that we just had because it almost honestly felt like 2 separate years within one, like January to June, July to December, because that one was long. Y'all, look at how cute this is. Oh my gosh. From the bottom of my heart, thank you all so much for 8,000 subscribers. I can't even, it's just, you guys are honestly a true testament to my journey and to my manifestation. And for that, I want to thank you all so much for subscribing. To all the new subscribers, to all the old subscribers that have been here since day one. We are coming on year 2 of having this channel and the community. And you know what's so crazy? It's like, I really wanted to downplay 8,000, right? Because it's not 10,000, it's not 150,000, but it's that much closer to it, right? And if you guys ever hear anything that I talk about, it's like being grateful for what you have, because this is, if you would have told me 2 years ago, like I'm gonna hit 8,000, I remember when I was so excited to hit 100, because I'm like, 100 of you guys want to vibe with me? Are you kidding? And now there's 8,000 of you guys. That is just, that's amazing. If there's any testament to your manifestations coming to fruition, you guys are mine. But not only that, but like continuing to have the faith that God will provide for you no matter what. Like, I am in a season that is so unknown and so uncertain, and I'm still finding so much gratitude for all 8,000 of you. And so for that, I want to say thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I hope you guys stay for this journey, keep rocking with it, because like I said, we are just getting started and this is just the beginning. So I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Hi babes, happy new year and welcome back to my channel. It's so good to see you guys in 2023. Shout out to all of our new subscribers and friends that have joined the family over the course of the past year, and shout out to the OGs as well. What's up you guys? I'm so grateful to have you back. The first half of my 2022, there was a lot of rebuilding. I had just gone through a breakup and I needed some time to really figure out like what makes sense for me. Once I allowed myself to decide that I deserved more, I didn't really feel like anything needed to happen except that exact shift. Once that happened, you guys, I started receiving more. Let me give you guys an example, right? I was dating someone just pretty preliminary, like it was a really new relationship, but I was able to kind of have some discernment when it came to the relationship and notice that I don't think this person can give me what I want. That was received really well, and we both kind of just agreed that we should just be friends. However, once I made that subconscious shift of like, I do deserve more, I don't know what that is or where that's gonna come from, but this just feels like it's not enough for me, is when I exactly received that. And by timeline wise, like if you guys wanted to have an idea of how long it took, I would say probably about a week or so. I say all that to say, when you created your vision board, you had an idea of what you wanted and everything that you want to achieve in this new year. And I think it's just really important to remember that once you make that shift to know that you deserve more is when you will get it, right? Like, I don't think that truly a new year, January 1st, I don't think that that's enough weight for people to truly decide that they want to change and be better. There has to be a subconscious shift as well. I was listening to the Huberman Lab podcast, and there was a few things that I thought were really important to take away when it comes to attacking your vision. Set goals that are challenging, but moderately challenging. So an example for me is getting to the gym 4 days a week. I'm not necessarily saying I will be at the gym Monday through Thursday, but 4 days a week, because if I'm tired on Tuesday and something comes up on Wednesday, I know that I still have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to get there. The second tip, plan a set of concrete action. This is where your habits are gonna come into place. This is where you are waking up every day because you said you were going to wake up and meditate and work out. The third tip that I thought was really interesting, you guys, was foreshadow failure. This is something that I never really thought about doing, but have an idea of what you would feel like if you didn't meet your goal. So you have these big visions and dreams for the year, but like what happens when you get to December and you're like, dang, I didn't achieve my goal because I didn't really plan it out or set out to actually achieve it. Like, how bad would that feel, right? I've been there, so I know what that feels like, and that's why I'm so determined to not feel that way this year. The last tip, which I think is a really good one, is check in with yourself. And By this, I mean weekly. I think what really separates successful people is the fact that they can be really real with themselves, and that comes with checking in and letting yourself know that you have not really shown up for your goals in the way that you should have. And that's what's really, really going to change the trajectory of your year, is just being honest with yourself. And I think something to also do is just evaluate what works for you. Not every routine is going to make sense. Waking up and going to the gym might not work for you, and going to the gym at night might even be better, right? So don't think that every routine has to be mimicked and work for you. That's not gonna be the case. Figure out what makes sense for you. Okay, so now let's get into my Notion, where I'll show you my 12-week year plan, and we can go into how I plan on achieving my goals, just so you guys have a visual. So the first thing that you guys are seeing is my homepage. I haven't fully customized it yet, so I won't go into detail about it. But what I am gonna go over to is my 12-week year. I actually downloaded this template. So notioneverything.com has so many cool templates. I'll just link them in the description box for you guys. But as you can see on the top, I went ahead and added in parts of my vision board. So let's get right into the 12-week year, okay? I have a little note to myself, but don't make dreams, make plans, because that's what you gotta do out here. We have to co-create with God. And I already have the countdown of Q1, right? So we're a little under 3 months until Q1 is done. So what can I achieve in the next 3 months to get me to what is on my vision board? I have listed out the goals that I want to achieve all year, and there's a subscriber count, there is brand deals, etc., etc. And then I go into Q1 specifically, and I have 3 major things that I want to achieve before the end of Q1. Then I can write out 5 strategies under that to achieve that goal, right? So plan weekly content every Monday. I want to have sound sessions via SoundCloud, just for, you know, vlogs, etc. Also trend research as well. What kind of videos do I feel comfortable putting out? Looking at my analytics, seeing what you guys like. Responding to comments, because I love connecting with you guys, so that's of course always gonna happen. And then repurposing my YouTube videos into shorts and Instagram, because right now I'm not really using them into short form content, but that's something I wanna get into. And so as you can see, I am able to break down the 3 priorities that I have for Q1 and really strategize how I'm going to achieve those goals. All right, so now we'll get into my monthly tracker, right? So this is by week. And what's really great about Notion is I get such a dopamine release because I'm able to check off my habits, right? So meditation, making bed, walking outside. Once you go in and you check these things off, you'll see at the bottom it calculates a percentage, and you'll have an idea of where you are on achieving your 100% success goal for that day specifically. And as you click throughout the whole week, you'll have a better idea of where you were. And this is what I mean by checking in every week, seeing which days you were a little bit off, because of course that's going to happen. Which days you didn't listen to a podcast, which days you didn't drink enough water, and you'll know, oh, I wasn't feeling too good that day. It's like a really, really good way to check in with yourself. Overall, you guys, it's just a really good way to stay in tune with yourself. I think it's really important that we do that, because if we want to achieve these goals, we have to have a way to do it. And whenever I talk about manifestation and co-creating with God, I mean that it's exactly that, right? Like, we can ask God for a vision, we write that vision down, and then we go after it, right? So that is the form of manifestation that I always talk about. But when on our side, right, while we are trusting and having faith that it's going to happen, what work are we putting in to achieve that goal? So that is my Notion. I hope you guys enjoy that, because I really enjoy it as well. The interface is really friendly if you're new to any like digital project management tool. So I definitely recommend it. Of course, I will link it down below for you guys. But that is pretty much it. I wanted to kind of make this not too sciencey, but I wanted you guys to know that to achieve your goals and your visions, it's important that you implement some new skill, okay? Because if we want to achieve better this year, we have to do better, right? I hope you all enjoyed today's video, and I hope there were some helpful tips that you guys can take away as we take this new year head on. If you still haven't created your vision board, there's definitely some time to do that, but before you do, I definitely have a video for you to watch in preparation for your vision. Go ahead and check it out and let me know what you think. I love you guys so much, sending you all the love and abundance in this 2023, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.